Today is your upper body workout. We're going to be doing shoulders and triceps. You will do 3 to 5 sets, 12 reps. Take a break in between your sets. The first move is going to be a frontal raise. So I'm going to show you the difference between having a weight that is appropriate versus entirely too light for you. So frontal raise, you want your feet hip distance apart. I have 12s. And you want to raise to your shoulder and then down. You shouldn't be able to bring them higher than your shoulder, and it should be a little difficult, and you should be able to do all 12 reps with that weight. Now, if you're a beginner, you may need to start off with something lighter, or you start off with your 12s or your 10s or your 8s, and then you drop and continue to go with a lighter set. That's called a drop set. So these are with 10s, and I can go really high with them. So this is too light for me. But for you, you may need to start with the weight just to see what you can hold and then drop down if you need. So remember, feet hip distance apart, and you want to come straight out and in. Now a few things to note. When you're coming straight out, I want you to engage your core, because this is actually the most important thing, because if you're not engaging your core, you could possibly hurt your lower back when you're doing a move that is that far away from your body. So whenever you come up, our elbows are straight. We are not bent at all. We're coming straight up, and you want them level, okay? It's the same thing with a lateral raise. So for your lateral raise, which is the next move you're gonna do, when you come straight out, my elbows are slightly bent, and that's just, let's see. When you come up, your elbows, you don't want to like lock out. You want slightly bent, but you also want them even. So you're going to be completely even on your lateral raise. So you're going to do 12 of those, and the same thing, hip distance apart. Engage your core, which kind of means like suck in and contract your core. And then you're going to do 12 like this. You do not want to go above your shoulder. That will also cause injury. So the next move is going to be a shoulder press. This is going to be a move that you're going to be able to lift a little bit heavier. So I have 12s, but for purposes of this video, I usually hold about 20 pounds for my shoulder press. It's one of my heavier weights. So you want to be careful how you come up with it too. So you're going to kind of hammer curl up, feet a little bit further than hip distance. So more like a little bit further than your hips and your shoulders. 90 degree, which you don't want to come way down here. You want to stay 90 degrees with your arms, and you press up. And when you come down, you stay at 90 degrees. You don't come down here. We stay here, up, 90, up, and 90. Upright row, very simple. Feet hip distance apart, dumbbells in front of you, and you're going to row up. I don't want to see your elbows this high. You're going to roll to where they are even with your shoulder. So also the dumbbells don't come here. You go against your body, straight up. So side version. Okay. And then the next one and the last move is a tricep kickback. So the way that you do this is also going to be your lighter weight. So feet hip distance apart, hinge at your hips. Your dumbbells are in front of you. Roll back. And you're going to stay in this position for every single rep. And all you're doing is moving your lower portion of your arm, your forearms back. You want your head to look forward, so a few feet in front of you. So row, and this is a kickback. I don't want halfway, like this isn't a kickback. It's row up, back, back, okay? That's it for your upper body. So remember, 3 to 5 sets and 12 reps. Try to start with your lighter weights, and then you can bump up if you feel like those are a little bit too easy for you. You can bump up next week for those sorts of moves.